Welcome to another episode of Short Horror. This is a channel that prides itself on being real and authentic, just like our thumbnails say. We like to help support and gain extra exposure and notoriety to musicians, to comedians, and we recently started with filmmakers. Particularly, the short filmmakers, because you never know. One day they may become big filmmakers. So hope you enjoy the ride. And also, I'm glad that you came to this channel, to this video, because that means you gave some time to yourself. It's a crazy busy world out there. We know when you come to these channels, you're giving yourself a break. So congratulations and pat yourself on the back for doing that. So hope we in turn give you a good experience. Now, this is a reaction that I'm going to do to a short horror film. I haven't seen it yet. We don't pre-watch anything. But the title is called Sea Devil, and it is by Dean C. Marcial and Brett Potter. So they're the ones who created Sea Devil. I get all of the short horrors on a channel on YouTube called Alter, which I provide the link and information on them within the description because we always give credit where credit is due. So I hope that you enjoy this and have a great experience on Short Horror Sundays. But you know what? These aesthetics doesn't look creepy enough. You know, we have to get into the mood aesthetically. Better. All right. So now, without further ado, let's get into this. We don't pause anything because we want you to get the full experience if you're watching it by yourself for the first time. So I'll commentate afterwards. So here we go.
Hola, Tortuga.
Hola.
Bienvenido. Mi nombre es Johnny. Fly with steady English?
Yes, we speak English.
Okay. Let's see, I got a Efren and
Celia.
all right, whatever. Look, put these on. Sorry, I don't have a smaller size for you. And then sit tight. We'll drop the nets as soon as we get a little closer to shore.
Why?
Because we're going fishing.
You know? Tell me say one thing, Nancy can't understand.
When you release it, it all falls into here.
And then a loop?
See? Okay, slow down, man. And when you undo it, you're gonna do it from here. When you set it, you're gonna set it this way. Watch your feet. Push hard. Comes over here like this. That'll bite your finger right off. Let's get it out of here. Right there.
Celia, tranquilízate.
Méteme back. Itu tak boleh.
What are we going to do? We gotta help him.
We will. We'll drop him off on the dock when we land. Someone will find him before morning. Why don't you go help?
Fini pour moi.
Celia. Celia.
Ven conmigo.
Wow. Talk about like ending with a cliffhanger, like seeing something slowly rising out the water, and it could have been my eyes, but it looked like it was the little bulbous type form and look that was on that guy's face that was on the boat, the legless, one-armed guy. It looked like it was the stuff on his face was that was rising because um, that was creepy as hell. Like that stuff in his face, and like the one part I was saying, like, yo, this what is when he kept allowing that guy kept allowing the legless guy to like rub his hand like consistently on his face with those bubble things. Like I feel like in real life, like as soon as my hand is going near it, I'm like, no. But that was weird. That was like two, three times, and I'm like, what the hell? Like it was just the. I don't like pussy things and stuff like that. Like uh, there's this show I refuse to watch, the Pimple Doctor or whatever, Doctor Pimple, and I'm like, who wants to see a TV show about pimples? But that's what it made me think of. That's why I'm bringing it up real quick. But back to the show. It had the intrigue. I love that because horrors are not just gore and stuff, which that's my favorite kind of horror. But I also like psychological horror, which is what this was, because you're like wondering what's going to happen next, what's going to happen next, and like it was of little words. Like the beginning part was a little bit of dialogue, but other than that wasn't much dialogue, which intensifies it more because you hear this somber like sound effects and whatever. I can't really call it even music, but it was at the perfect times. And then you're wondering what's happening. All of a sudden, you pulled up this guy, legless, one-armed guy, and then first he's like, "Put me back," which was scary. But then he's like, "We're all gonna die." Um, and who wants to hear that? That's never good. But you didn't know like if something was going to come at any moment. Like when they were all like when the two guys were standing there, it was that trepidation, if you will, of like, oh my god. So like I'm like biting my nail the whole time, like what the heck. Um, but I like the mystery to it, and it was scary at the beginning because it said based on true events. So that's always even intensifies the scare because you're like, wow. So they were in Cuba. It showed at the end they got to America. Well, the guy and the little girl got to America, but then as they're slowly moving along with their arm-made paddles, you see this thing slowly rising, which I guess didn't make sense then what the guy said that we're all going to die, because I was like, well, they're getting away. What I wish I could know is would have made them get to the point where they got the guy and the little girl got off the boat and got on the other one. Well, I guess because there was nobody to steer the ship and they don't know how to work it. So yes, I guess that part makes sense. But this is creepy. So since this is excuse me, since this is based on real events, was there a longer version or a movie or something that was made on this? And this is like your take on the short version, a synopsis, or is this something that never came to be like in a full video movie form or something or anything like that? So that's interesting. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, how this made you feel. I know some of our viewers said how they like psychological horror, which is great. Um, and again, it adds some mystery, some meatiness, more meatiness to the channel, and some variety. We want this channel also to be a variety, but it's all about supporting, as I said, the musicians, the comedians, because we have some comedy reactions we did. Check out under our podcast tab. And now we have short horror. So to the filmmakers out there, if our channel can help gain the exposure and notoriety, then mission accomplished. Make sure that you tell others about this. So yeah, I want to know your thoughts because this is an ebb and flow channel. We like to know from you. We like to hear from you because we can't see you. Let us know how you felt about this particular short horror and how it made you feel. Did you get any goosebumps on the back of your head? Uh, yeah, I liked it from the mystery, and I liked it from, pretty much told you how the ending was. But what is this thing? Is the thing? What is this creepy ass thing? This sea devil, as the title says. So All right. Well, I definitely approve this and give this a movie pass. So let us know if you give it a movie pass and how you felt about it again. This is Taz with Tazzz N Philly. I hope that you survived. And I want you to take it easy and keep it breezy.